Cap and trade will put these people out of business.
They cannot put everything on the backs of us.
There are significant protections in the bill for rural Oregon.
A polarizing plan of action for tackling the climate crisis brought supporters and critics to Salem. Air 12 was overhead as truck convoys got to their destination this morning, opposing a cap and trade bill they say will hurt farmers and timber workers.
Let's take a live look inside the Capitol right now, where lawmakers are holding a public hearing on the bill as we speak. You can see them gathered there with a crowd of interested onlookers in the chambers there. The bill at the center of the debate is a modified version of the bill that sent some Republican state senators out of Oregon in protest last year.
And here's what's in it. Senate Bill 1530 seeks to lower carbon emissions in the state dramatically over time. One way to look at it, major polluters would have to pay to pollute by purchasing credits, and there would be an ever-shrinking number of those allowances to go around. Opponents, though, say the legislation would devastate the state's economy, driving up prices for energy and goods and ultimately lead to job cuts. Fox 12's John Hendricks has been in Salem all day for the protests. He joins us now live with the latest. John?
Well, Pete and Liz, for much of the day, the steps in the street here in front of the Capitol were filled with thousands of people. And as you can see right now, they're working to clean up from that rally earlier today. Now, the road earlier, a parade of trucks and tractors all here trying to get a point across to the legislature. They came from all corners of the state today.
It's exciting. It's really wonderful.
They were here to send a message. They do not want to see Senate Bill 1530 pass. It's the latest cap and trade plan to address climate and environmental issues in Oregon.
My husband is a logger, and so the cap and trade or the big tax would really affect his business because it would cost him a lot of money.
The worry is cap and trade will have a devastating impact on rural Oregon, including farmers, loggers, and small business owners.
I think that it's not about carbon emissions. It's not about the environment. It's a money grab. And we've seen it in California. We've seen it in other places, and we're not going to stand for it.
The people that administer these programs, they make money, the government makes money, everybody else takes it in their shorts. So I'm just not in favor of it.
Others here see it differently. Oregon Wild inside the Capitol trying to drum up support for the bill. They used the Dr. Seuss character, the Lorax, who handed out information and chocolate to legislators. Also here today, Oregon Climate and Ag Network.
I represent so many of us who have seen and felt the effects of climate change first and worst.
They say there is a balance in both sides of this issue.
There are significant protections in the bill for rural Oregon, including agriculture and forestry.
This bill is a hand to our neighbors in agriculture and forestry who have not yet adopted climate-friendly agricultural practices, but could adopt them with the help provided in this bill.
The debate here at the Capitol likely not going to end here today because it's a long road in the legislative process and the fight over cap and trade. Now, there is a committee hearing going on right now about that bill. A second hearing is scheduled for Saturday at 10 a.m. The bill still has to be voted out of committee before it can head to the full Senate. Reporting live tonight, John Hendricks, Fox 12 Oregon.